This year, Constitution Hill in Johannesburg is commemorating the youth of 1976 who fought for the freedom that we now relish. Through its flagship art festival, Basha Uhuru, the event will be a showcase of contemporary art, design, film and music and a collaboration of young South African creatives. Now in its sixth year, it is well established and is one of Johannesburg's most popular contemporary youth events. Basha Uhuru celebrates urban culture through various forms of art, allowing youngsters to enjoy their artistic freedom. To tell us more, we are now joined in studio by organizer Khaisang Setere as well as artist Jody Bieber. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Khaisang, let's start with you. Basha Uhuru has been in existence for 6 years. Take us through some of the highlights you've had over the years.
Well, I should say that the festival Basha Uhuru has really grown from strength to strength from its inaugural event in 2013, where we just had slightly over 1,400 young people attending the festival. And today we're sitting at a figure of around 11,000 young people coming from all over the province. And it's really exciting for us because Constitution Hill, as a historical site with a very heavy history of pain and brutality and all these atrocities that happened, as it was a former prison, we're very excited to actually see the space transforming today and just, you know, those walls of history just falling down and the young people picking up those bricks and rebuilding, a present that is their own, telling their own stories. So I think it's very exciting for, where we come from as a historical site and how we have allowed young people to take ownership of the space.
Now, Jody, you're one of the artists that are taking part in this year's edition of the festival. What's your take on it, and what does it mean to you as an artist to be part of such an event?
Well, I'm not young, but what I've done in my project is I've looked at young people, and what Khaisang has said now is very much what I think through the interviews that I've done with young people, it's very much what they want for South Africa and for themselves, is to create their own story for South Africa and for themselves. And for me, being at such a historical place, to have my exhibition, it feels really good.
I mentioned in the intro, some of what will be happening, but, give us more detail in terms of the activities, as well as, timelines. When does it start? When does it end?
Okay, just before I go into that, I think it's very important to note our very important partners that have made this possible, one of which is Nando's. So the entire festival is fired up by Nando's, and they are very involved in the creative space and nurturing creative talent in South Africa, together with the Department of Arts and Culture. So we've come a long way with them. And the festival has a very extensive program, a very wide program with a variety of activities. So we start on the 28th of June with exhibitions, of which Jody Bieber is a part of. And also we have a special art collection from the Nando's collection. I don't know if you've noticed, they have artworks in their restaurants all over the country.
Yes, they do.
So we will be showing some of those artworks, and that's part of their initiative to contribute to nurturing creative talent. And we also have a lineup of poetry, and we'll also be showing some locally produced and directed films. We have Five Fingers for Myself, we have Catching Feelings, and we'll also be showing The People versus Patriarchy. So it's an exciting lineup of activities. And we've partnered with Between 10 and 5 to put together a creative summit where young creatives and designers and artists from across the creative industry will be coming to just be talking about their work and also be listening to some of these established professionals in the industries. So there will be inspirational talks, and also that's on day 1, and on day 2 of the conference there will be some creative workshops where these young people will get an opportunity to be more hands-on and to see how, the industry actually operates. And all of this culminates into a very exciting program on Saturday, which is the Basha Uhuru Sounds of Freedom, where we are looking at an exciting lineup of artists and musicians, both emerging and established. So there's a very, diverse range of activities for young people to look forward to.
Also very impressive. Just finally, Jody, for someone who's never seen your work, how would you describe it and what can we expect from you this time around?
Well, it's completely different to the last body of work, but what you're going to see is a poster installation, and it combines my photographs, it combines young people's photographs that they take from their phone, and a saying that's important to young people. And it's 45 young people. They're probably all going to be at the show, and people can take away mahala free a poster of the artwork. So it also spreads the message of what young people want into other homes.
And I think that's the most important thing, considering it is Youth Month. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was organizer Khaisang Setekhe and artist Jody Bieber talking to us about the Basha Uhuru that will be taking place at Constitutional Hill from the 28th until the 30th of June. We'll be back with more in the last few minutes of Morning Live. Stay with us.